On to the Golden State Warriors. Chris Paul knocks him out of bounds. And Bridges thought about firing at the Crowder in the corner. Floater by Chris Paul gets us started. Pulling down the rebound, DeAndre Ayton, very impressive. Quick touch pass, CP to Mikal Bridges. He was offline last night. Just comes up short there. Bridges 3 of 13 against the Thunder last night. Push off by Wiggins and comes up way short. Good defense there by Ayton. Suns with a 4-point lead. They go back to Ayton, who gives it a home. The crush by the big fella. Meanwhile, back to Ayton, only 5 points for DeAndre last night. 2 of 7 shooting. Did have the 14 rebounds.
It's a better flow for him. He gets to see the game, feel the game a little bit at 19 years of age. Enters in, and he's responded very well.
Draymond Green, who's been an NBA Defensive Player of the Year, going against Ayton, he's going to have a tough time.
Mikal Bridges with the swat of Curry, but then couldn't close the deal. Kaminsky hits the brakes. Galloway drops it off to Mikal Bridges. Again, just short for Mikal right off the front iron.
You talk about Sekou, you talk about a man that was very gifted, as talented as any writer or commentator.
Kaminsky finding Mikal Bridges, and he scores inside. Nice action by the Suns.
And Steve Kerr is going to try to find him minutes at some point here tonight, back home.
Is that Wildcat stuff?
Yeah, Wildcat and Pinnacle High School won back-to-back state championships.
Playoff experience. Warriors are hoping to find their way back after finishing with the worst record in the NBA last year. Curry played in just 5 games. Curry's going to walk with this one. Wants a defensive presence with that starting 5, with Wiseman coming off the bench. Wants a defensive presence with that starting 5, with Wiseman coming off the bench.
I'm worried with Oubre that him missing shots is going to become a thing. I think it's already become a thing. People can say, well, he didn't get much shooting in as Crowder knocks it from the corner. He's only scoring 23. You need a big dose of Curry for this team to try to squeak one out.
Paul cannot get that one to go. Offensive board, Ayton sets up Bridges. He got it. 3-pointer is good for the first time in over a decade. Bazemore cannot hit the 3. No look pass to Bridges. Sets him up for 3, and it is good. Players made deep runs in the NCAA tournament. Bridges and Kaminsky. Kaminsky with players now in the NBA off that first national championship team. The first wave under Jay Wright. Skip pass over to Galloway. Getting late in the clock here. Here goes Bridges. And Bridges, strong finish at the basket. Now dropping 6 of their last 7, including 3 in a row. It does feel like Phoenix is finally starting to get a little bit of rhythm back, judging by a number of these close games they've had here recently. Well, Booker missing his 3rd consecutive game. That's been a huge loss. A guy who's averaging nearly 23 a game is Galloway.
The 2 corners will be wide open when you have effort like that on the offensive end.
Chris, we had opportunities to see the Villanova Wildcats in the NCAA tournament and great friends. Guys like Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo in the league. Chris Jenkins hit the famous shot. Kaminsky can't turn the corner. Oh, nice feed to Bridges.
As his teammate, you need to make sure you work your way to the basket or space. He'll find you.
Bazemore turns it over.
Just have skill. Dribble, shoot, and pass right there, Kaminsky. Making himself valuable, getting his teammates an easy look.
But in a snowstorm, and that's how I'm always going to remember Frank Kaminsky. In transition, Bridges will score. Got away from Golden State in a hurry. And we were just talking about starting this quarter, Phoenix and their inability to close teams out. Much different story tonight. Monty Williams got to love what he's seeing tonight. Very aggressive. And they have had a strong 4th quarter kick.